Now let's suppose that we're interested in obtaining a list of attractions whose names are in alphabetical order between two values received by parameter. For example, between f and n. To do this, having several where clauses is equivalent to having a single one where conditions are determined with the logic operator AND. That is, only records fulfilling all conditions will be considered. We've already specified the where clauses and had previously defined the variables based on the attraction name attribute, which we specified as parameters received by the object. We also created a web panel to request the variables from the user and invoke the procedure. So we execute the web panel. The navigation listing informs us that if we sort by attraction name, it will not be necessary to go through the whole base table. Let's imagine that we're searching for a word starting with the letter C in a paper dictionary. Because the dictionary is sorted, we don't have to go through all of it from beginning to end. So, let's see what happens when we remove the order clause. F5. There's no doubt that the listing will show the same results even when the order is different. If we take a look at the navigation listing, because the sorting criterion was not specified, the sorting selected was that of the primary key, and this means that the whole table will have to be gone through in order to keep the records that fulfill the restrictions. The first record could be within the range, and the last one as well. This listing is not optimized. In order to determine the base table, it does not matter whether the order clause is there or not, since the attraction name attribute will appear in the where clauses anyway. However, it does matter when it comes to optimizing the listing. So whenever possible, the sorting should be done based on criteria compatible with filters. What result will we obtain if the variables start and end are empty? If there was an attraction with an empty name, then it'll be the only one returned because it will be the only one fulfilling both conditions. Otherwise, if we leave the fields empty, there will be no attractions listed. Can we condition orders and filters so that they're only applied under specific circumstances? For example, for applying only the first where when the start variable is not empty, and for applying the second where when the end variable is not empty. F5. If both fields are left empty, the wheres will not be applied, and all the attractions in the table will be listed. Likewise, we can condition that an order be applied or not. In fact, we can specify a succession of condition orders so that the first one fulfilling the conditions is the one selected. In what concerns the determination of the base table of the for each, the attributes of order clauses, as well as those of the where clauses, whether conditioned or not, participate just like any other attribute. They can be used to sort or filter both attributes of the base table, like in this case, as well as for attributes of the extended table. We could filter by country name, city name, or category name, and sort by any of these attributes.